Hello again. Okay, so some other topics that we could talk about because basically, once I get my equipment to do my videos, these are the things that I want to talk about. So, a lot like me, I know a lot of people have taken Diamond's timeline into consideration. Um, I'm not trying to scare anybody or anything, but this is not going to go on for too much longer. They talk about all of these apocalypse and things like that, and the four horsemen, and a physical man is going to come down on a cloud on a physical horse. What? So other topics we could talk about, and number one being the judgment. So who's going to be judged in the judgment? Let's see. So did Yaldabaoth and his archons, did they make up a judgment where they're gonna judge all the things that they created and judge them on the stuff that they did? What the fuck? I can see the gods being judged. I can see all the gods. It's about 58 million of them, and I can see them being judged. They're the controllers of the simulation. They're the creators of the matrices and the other dimensions. So I'm not sure about the judgment. I don't know who's going to be judged. I know one thing: ain't nobody going to be judged on no man mason. This man made stuff right here. I know a lot of people like me are angry as shit. I'm so angry, I can't express it all on here. Um, but we could talk about the judgment. Who's going to be judged? The Ten Commandments. We could talk about that too if you want. The Bermuda Triangle. Is that a wormhole? Is that a vortex? Why do planes disappear there? Are planes hitting the honeycomb? Are they actually hitting um, the the honeycomb, the invisible magnetic wall that we can't really see with these eyeballs because we only can see 1%, I think. Um, but yeah, what about these planes? What are they smashing into? Um, the battle of the stars. So, like I said, I think we're all connected to a particular star system. The Pleiadians, I may not be pronouncing it right, against other star systems. I don't know what they're fighting about, but Star Wars, that shit is real. It's just not how. Who did it? Steven Spielberg or George Lucas? Somebody. It's not like, it's something like that. World War III is going to be something like that. But if you read the Bible, it will confuse the fuck out of you because well, I don't like the Bible. I don't like it. I don't like referring to it too tough. It's a lot missing. It's out of order. It's been severely tampered with Constantine, Council of Nicaea, the Catholic Church, and a few others had fingers in it. And they created this religion and they want everybody to believe in it. Don't you know they were burning people at the stake if they didn't convert to Christianity? Don't you know Emperor Nero was running around with a beast costume on trying to force the end of the world, scaring people and shit? And the Knights of Templar running around getting indulgences from people trying to keep them out of purgatory, nigga. Only 1,000 years, and then you gotta pay extra money to have some extra time in paradise, and then you still going to purgatory. What the fuck? So anyway, yeah, I just the Bible. I don't mess with it. Ancient Aliens on the History Channel talk a lot about some people in the Bible having ET contact, not with the Creator, not with the God, but with ETs. Moses, JC, uh, who else? Abraham. Solomon, all these people were in contact with ETs, not even more so demons. I don't know. We could talk about gay marriage, the LBGTQASSI. I don't know all the letters to it, but we could talk about that. Now, I don't have nothing against gay people, not a damn thing. Um, I actually think they're onto something. It's just the wrong way. It's not coming out correctly. And that comes to the female and male species. I believe when they say the fallen angels, they had sex with the daughters of men, I think they were the daughters of something else. And I don't think they were human. They were some sort of spirits or some sort of multidimensional creatures. And these humans came and had sex with them or something. Whatever it is backwards. It's not how it's being presented. So gay people, I believe there may only be one species, which is female. That's why females are not in charge of a lot and can't become president. Uh, yeah, because what is the penis? Uh, Oversized clit. I don't know. I'm just, throwing it out there because why can't they lead correctly? I don't know. Why do they say women are 5 years ahead of men? I don't know. I don't know. Is something wrong with the men out here? Is something going on with their deodorant? It's men products. It's something they putting in the clothes. I don't know what it is, but men are not. The elevator is not stopping on all floors, even though the buttons are being pushed. Um, Weed, legalization of weed. Well, weed has been tampered with as well, cause nigga, back in the day, when we were getting nickel bags and dime bags, getting 15 J's out of them, that weed had our eyes red as the devil's toenails. Today, weed is not like that. It's been totally tampered with, and the legalization shit is a joke. It's a joke. Area 51, Facebook, storming Area 51, nigga. Trying to get that G14 weed, G15 weed. And Roswell, all the spaceships and shit, all the stuff that people are seeing in the sky. And a lot of people think we're on a spaceship already. I wouldn't mind trying the weed out of Area 51. Uh, we could talk about the crisis actors, how everything, mainstream media, how it's all orchestrated, all scripted, everything. I remember seeing a video where they were supposed to be in another country and they were right in CNN studios, nigga, with fans and wind and acting like they were in the war zone. I think this might have been right after 9/11 or something. We can talk about 9/11 too. What the fuck was under the World Trade Center? What was it that they just couldn't get normally? Or were they doing a blood sacrifice for a god? I don't know. But I don't think there were no planes. Because if it was a plane, the plane would have been in the fucking rubble. God damn it. Unless the plane went in and came straight out. So it should have been a plane in the rubble. Goddamn. Two of them. It should have been two planes in the World Trade Center rubble in New York City. We went to New York City October, right after, a few weeks after, just to see. I ain't seen no planes, nigga. Because if planes flew into the World Trade Center, they would be in the rubble. So crisis actors, the people that, oh yeah, all the mass shootings and all that shit, scripted, orchestrated. Venus and the planets and all the exoplanets. Venus, the morning star, that's feminine. I don't know, Lucifer is a woman. The exoplanets that NASA keeps finding, what are they really? Are planets, or are they just big gigantic stars? That's all planets I believe are. big gigantic stars. We could talk about the Illuminati. Naughty, the Illuminati, them dumb motherfuckers that think they're smarter than everybody. Yeah, we'll talk about them. I want the card game. All 500 cards or 400 cards. I want them. Ghosts. I mentioned all the other classifications, fairies, werewolves, witches, mutants. But what about ghosts? The Holy Ghost? Or just ghosts? Are people seeing ghosts? Are mediums for real? Or what are they saying? What's going on with that? Shit. Chemtrails? What is it called? Weaponized weather? So why don't they just do everything and destroy everything and go ahead with the Georgia Guidestones or with the Stonehenge or whatever those megalith I can't even say the shit, but y'all know what I'm saying. The structures like the pyramids in Giza. Why are they not opening up? Are they lining up to Orion's belt? Because this chick on Rick and Morty said that the Orion belt, that the pyramids were lined up wrong with Orion's belt. That's why some shit not happening. That was on Rick and Morty. So the chemtrails, the fallen angels, we kind of talked about that, but we could talk about it some more. A lot of people think angels, the Anunnaki are angels, and the Ankh, the reincarnation cross thing from the Anunnaki, because you'll see pictures of the Anunnaki with the pineal gland and a man bag, and in the man bag is seeds. But we talk about that. Oh yeah, we could talk about. Tell me why. Before I came back to Georgia, I was in D.C. December 2019. Just an ordinary day, and we suddenly just started hearing all this noise in the hallway. And my son-in-law opened the door. Somebody yelled and told him to shut the door. Don't come out. I look outside. I see Homeland Security cars. I'm like, Homeland Security? Now, mind you, I'm in the poorest neighborhood, Ward 8, D.C., Southeast, nigga, in Anacostia, in the high rise. Why is Homeland Security at the high rise? Then they say, now I'm angry now because my daughter got to get ready to go to work and we got to come out the apartment. So fuck you talking about we can't come out. And I'm like, they're like, it's the Secret Service. Don't come out of your apartment, whatever they were saying. The Secret Service? What the fuck is going on? Why are they on the 6th floor? Why are they on the floor where I lay my head? Why? Well, I do not know. But come to find out, after they left, we walked down the hall because they were at a particular apartment. Walked past the apartment. It's a notice on the door about, I guess it was a warrant. Anyway, we were trying to read it. They confiscated guns. They had all these guns listed. Okay, what else? And I had the tape all around the door. I accidentally was pressing on, looking at the notice, and I accidentally opened the door. It was a mistake. But I was like, so if it was just guns, it was no drugs, it was no terrorists, so why Homeland Security and Secret Service? Why not DC Police and the ATF? Where I lay my head, nigga, Secret Service and Homeland Security. Well, it's, I don't know. Sometimes I think about things like that because of what I do on social media. I don't care who it is. It could be the White House, Bloomberg, Joe Biden, Trump. I don't care what company, the World Health Organization, banks. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna speak my mind. Um, I jump out there. I jump way out there. NASA too. They always want to argue with me about stupid shit, and I say what I want to say. I say, what I want because we're being taken advantage of, and I'm angry about it. Very angry about it, and a lot of people have experienced a lot of chaos in their lives because this is an experiment to some motherfucking aliens. You mean to tell me when somebody dies, I hear that it's so stressful when you die because you got these people over here, you got these people over here, and then you got some more people over here. Everybody's trying to get you to go into this particular light or go this way or go that way. I've heard so many different stories about hell and heaven, and now I'm thinking that a lot of them they were hallucinating, or a lot of them aren't real, and a lot of the stories are made up for money. Mary Kay Baxter, I read a few of her books, and now I'm starting to think, you were with who and y'all were where? 5G, we could talk about that too. How that's, fucking people up. The medical industry, medicine, how that's killing people more than anything. You take something for this, and then that happens, and you take something for that, and then you got all these side effects. Um, Meat is keeping people sick. Meat and the medicine. I had 3 heart attacks. Supposedly they were heart attacks. I didn't. It didn't feel like a heart attack. It's not like the heart attack that I've seen. They said I had a heart attack, and I don't take any medicine. I was on Plavix, Brilinta, Lipitor. I say metoprolol. I don't even know how to say the shit, but I was on all this stuff. And losartan, um, couple things, Norsvat. I was just on all this stuff, and now I don't take anything. Um, Stop eating meat. I don't really have any problems. I brush my teeth. I don't use toothpaste. Um, I know. I'm locking my hair under here, so I'm trying to take care of my hair naturally. I'm getting ready for the apocalypse. I want to look good. I'm growing my own weed. I'm trying to make some wine, and I'm gonna try to grow some tobacco, and I'm gonna be growing some food. Um, I'm gonna try to do this. Um, so I just ask that y'all sub to the people who I mentioned. Y'all sub to me. I'm new. Um, and let's talk. Let's talk about all of these things. What do you all think? Um, what do you all think about the zombie apocalypse? What do you all think about your brainwashed relatives? What do you all think about your brain dead coworkers? How do you operate in everyday life if you're awake and everybody around you is he and ha ha? Yeah, we can have fun. I'm having fun laughing my ass off at the Matrix leaders. I don't watch TV, but I watch the cartoons because I learn a lot from Rick and Morty, The Simpsons. Oh my, ooh, yeah, I learn a lot. Um, but I love y'all. I want y'all to expand your imagination. Think galactic. Think cosmos. Think the stars. Think as above, so below. Think astronomy. Um, Learn more about it. Find out who you are, because you can ask the average motherfucker, who are you? And they're not going to know. They're going to go by a name that somebody gave them, and they're not going to be able to tell you who they are or where they're from. I'm from Kentucky. My name is Tom. That's what somebody named you. That's your government name, your social security numbers on the back, your birth certificate. All that's owned by banks. But who are you? And what dimension are we in? Where are we? I'm asking the smart people. What dimension are we in? Are we on Mars? Saturn, I think a lot of people think Saturn is hell because of the rings. It's a frequency, but there are rings around Saturn, and they have a moon Titan that's freezing cold. You know, the Titans are supposed to be in the lowest pit of hell, Gilgamesh and them. Uh, I don't know, but I don't care that the gods are fighting over. What are they fighting over? Their experiments, the battery, the energy, the life source to whatever they're packaging up and feeding in these other dimensions. What's the Star Wars for? What are they fighting about? I'm telling you, it's all about star systems. That's what it's all about. So my next segment is going to be about the wake up calls. I just had to try to put all of the subjects out there so your brain can start thinking, because we got to get our imagination going so we can get on with it. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's the end of the world. It's the apocalypse." No, all the underground bunkers. We could talk about those too. How Jeff Bezos just got his tunnel done, um, and he has a rocket to go in low orbit in case something go down, whatever. So, they got all the food. Obama said on the Boondocks, a series that my daughter used to watch that I hated, but Obama was on there talking about some, yeah, we have entertainment, food, and money and all this stuff for decades underground. What about Atlantis? What about the other people that live here? What about the reptiles? What about the reptilians? What about the reals? What about the little miniature people running around? What about them? What y'all want to talk about? What have you all actually seen? Because I'm waiting for everything. I'm waiting to see the giants walk around. I'm waiting for the dinosaurs, the dragons. I'm waiting to see it all. The Kraken. It's a restaurant in DC called the Kraken, and they have a nerve to have a monster on there with all the tentacles going around. Yeah, 4-star restaurant called the Kraken. Um, but yeah, I'm waiting to see everything. The more I learn, the less I know. And now it's showtime. The Truman Show. Oh yeah, I left off movies. We need to talk about movies. Let's talk about these movies. E.T., Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and TV shows. Star Trek, the teleporting. Uh, the Fountain of Youth. Where is that at? Uh, it was a movie called Time Trap, I think. I'm not sure, but you had to purchase everything with time. Like it cost 4 minutes to buy a cup of coffee. Yeah, and so what else? What other topics? I'm just trying to throw all the topics out there. I know I'm probably overlooking something that's totally interesting that people probably don't know about that we could talk about. Um, okay. Peace out.